Good morning. May I ask if it is possible to meet with the secretary now? I am the secretary. Please have a seat. How may I help you? Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tom Harrington from the Daily Magazine. I came here to schedule an appointment with the CEO of Starship Company. Is it possible to have a brief conversation with him next week? Of course. We're pleased to have you. Could you please tell me more about the upcoming interview? Certainly. I am writing an article about how companies are adapting to digital transformation after COVID-19. I did some research on your company and found out that your management strategies are very effective. That's why I would love to arrange an interview with Mr. Anderson to learn more about his strategies. The topic is quite intriguing. I believe he would grasp this chance to share with you. That would be great. As you mentioned earlier, you would like to meet with our CEO next week, right? Exactly. My schedule is quite flexible next week. I can try my best to meet at any time depending on Mr. Anderson's availability. That's great. Let me check his upcoming schedule and I'll get back to you. Does Thursday at 3 p.m. work for you? I can make it, but I have another appointment at 3:30 p.m., so I will have to rush a little bit. I see. How about Friday at 10 a.m.? Sounds like a plan to me. Great. I'll inform Mr. Anderson about the interview. I appreciate your assistance. May I ask where he and I can meet up? Oh, yes. Sorry for not mentioning that earlier. I believe your interview can be set up at our company, and we will provide a meeting room for you. Thank you so much. No problem. May I send the location details to your email before the appointment? That would be fantastic. Let me give you my email address. Oh, by the way, is there anything else I should keep in mind before the interview? Let me check. Next Friday is my day off, so there will probably be another secretary here. Just inform him or her of your full name, occupation, and interview with Mr. Anderson, and they will take you to the designated meeting room. All right, noted. Perfect. We'll see you next Friday. Thank you very much for your assistance today. If there are any changes to the date, time, or location, please let me know via email. Definitely. Have a great day. Five new words every day. Learning new vocabulary is essential when you are improving your English. Apart from learning by heart the new words, you also have to know how to use them in appropriate context. Okay, let's learn some new vocabulary together. First, we have a verb, cope. It usually goes with the preposition with to show how we deal with a problem successfully. Next, we have a verb called arrange. When you plan or organize something in advance, you can use this word. That's why I would love to arrange an interview with Mr. Anderson to learn more about his strategies. You may want to learn the collocation grasp the chance. It means to take a chance or opportunity without hesitation. I believe he would grasp this chance to share with you. Next, we have a synonym of arrange, which is the phrasal verb Set up. When you set up something, you arrange it to happen. I believe your interview can be set up at our company, and we will provide a meeting room for you. Finally, we have keep in mind. It's an idiom that means you should remember something. Oh, by the way, is there anything else I should keep in mind before the interview? Is everything clear? You can also make your own sentences with the words we learned today. Let's try it after watching this video. 5 minutes of speaking. After practicing listening, one of the most effective ways to enhance your speaking ability is to repeat what you have heard. Don't be afraid to say it out loud. By doing so, you can improve not only your pronunciation, but also your confidence. Keep in mind that practice makes perfect. Now, it's time to put your skills into practice and converse directly with the character in the dialogue. Are you ready? I am the secretary. Please have a seat. How may I help you? Of course. We're pleased to have you. Could you please tell me more about the upcoming interview? The topic is quite intriguing. I believe he would grasp this chance to share with you. As you mentioned earlier, you would like to meet with our CEO next week, right? That's great. Let me check his upcoming schedule and I'll get back to you. Does Thursday at 3 p.m. work for you? Ah, I see. How about Friday at 10 a.m.? Great. I'll inform Mr. Anderson about the interview. Oh, yes. Sorry for not mentioning that earlier. I believe your interview can be set up at our company, and we will provide a meeting room for you. No problem. May I send the location details to your email before the appointment? Let me check. Ah, next Friday is my day off, so there will probably be another secretary here. Just inform him or her of your full name, occupation, and interview with Mr. Anderson, and they will take you to the designated meeting room. Perfect. We'll see you next Friday. Definitely. Have a great day. Five minutes, question and answer. Q&A is one of the best methods to review what you've learned after a lesson. You can memorize vocabulary better. and you can practice thinking in English. Let's answer some questions about the conversation to review what we have learned. Number 1. Does Tom Harrington want to have an interview with the secretary? The answer is no. Tom wants to have an interview with the CEO, not the secretary. Number 2. Mr. Anderson may want to share more about his strategies with Tom. The answer is true. He would like to share more with the journalist. Number 3. What article is Tom writing? The answer is C. Please note that pre-COVID is before COVID and post-COVID means after COVID. Number 4. What does Tom want to know more about in the upcoming interview? The answer is A. Tom found that the CEO's management strategies are efficient. Number 5. When is the interview? The answer is B. They arranged a meeting on Friday at 10 a.m. Number 6. Where is the interview going to take place? It's going to take place at Starship Company. Number 7. How can the secretary announce the location to Tom? She can reach him via his email. Number 8. Why didn't they meet on Thursday at 3 p.m.? Because Tom will have another appointment at 3:30 p.m. on that day. He doesn't want to rush during the interview with the CEO. Number 9. Who will take Tom to the meeting room on the interview day? Another secretary will do that job because Friday is Amy's day off. Number 10. What does Tom need to tell the new secretary on Friday in order to meet the CEO? His full name, his occupation, and his interview with Mr. Anderson. Great job, everyone! You nailed this exercise. 5 minutes thinking and speaking in English. When you are able to think in English, you can react quicker when you communicate in English. This exercise will help you practice thinking and speaking in English. Let's have a look at 5 conversations. Use the 5W model to help you think in English. Travel experience. How many countries did you travel to, Luna?
So far, I've been to 10 countries around the world.
That's brilliant. Are there any bad travel experiences that you remember?
Well, I still remember vividly how I lost my luggage on a trip to Seoul. It was 3 years ago.
How come?
I made a complaint to the airport officer. It took 72 hours for the airport staff to retrieve my luggage.
I can't think of anything worse.
And I had to stay at the airport instead of my hotel for those 3 days.
Absolutely dreadful, isn't it?
Are you ready to practice thinking and speaking in English? First,
Who has been to 10 countries?
It's Luna. She is an adventurer, isn't she?
What was one of her bad travel experiences?
She lost her luggage on her trip to Seoul.
Where did she lose it?
She lost it at the airport.
When was her trip?
It was 3 years ago.
Why does she think it was a bad travel experience?
Because it took the airport officer 72 hours to get her luggage back. She had to wait at the airport and couldn't go to her hotel.
Her sentence will be like this. Luna had a bad travel experience when she lost her luggage at the airport during her trip to Seoul 3 years ago. She had to wait for 72 hours to get it back and couldn't go to her hotel during that time. Movie recommendations. Any movie recommendations to watch? What genres are you fond of? Action and sci-fi are my cup of tea, but I've been watching a lot of them. I'm up for a fresh experience. How about comedy? I watched a side-splitting movie called A Funny Family at the cinema last night. It didn't only make me laugh several times, but also had wholesome moments that added depth to the whole movie. I think I'll check it out. Let's practice thinking and speaking with this situation.
Who is talking with each other?
They are Mason and Hannah.
What are they talking about?
They are discussing movie recommendations.
Where and when did Hannah watch A Funny Family?
She watched it at the cinema last night.
Why did she recommend that movie to Mason?
Because it made her laugh, and it had wholesome moments that added depth to the whole story.
Our sentence is, Mason and Hannah were discussing movie recommendations. As Mason was looking for something new to watch beyond his usual action and sci-fi genres, Hannah suggested A Funny Family after watching it at the cinema last night. She found the movie hilarious and appreciated its wholesome moments that added depth to the story.
How to keep fit. I think I've been out of shape lately, Jenny. What should I do?
If you want to keep fit, you can go on a diet and do some workouts.
I don't think I have time to go to the gym. Any suggestions of a healthy and balanced diet?
For me, I always eat vegetables and fruits every day. I don't go to the gym, but I do yoga at home.
That's hard for a couch potato like me, but I'll try.
Let's practice together.
Who thought that he's been out of shape lately?
It's Alex.
What should Alex do if he wants to keep fit?
He should go on a diet and do some workouts.
Where does Jenny do yoga?
She does it at home.
When does she eat vegetables and fruits?
She eats them every day.
Why does Alex think it's hard for him to follow Jenny's advice?
Because he thinks he's a couch potato, a person who's always sitting and watching TV every day.
Our sentence would be like this. Jenny suggested Alex do yoga and eat vegetables and fruits every day because Alex thinks that he's out of shape. Technology devices. I think I need a refund for my new laptop. It's defective.
What's the matter?
It runs out of battery too quickly. I just charged it 2 hours ago, and now it said your battery is low. If that's the case, let's go to the store and ask them. I think they accidentally gave you a sample model. What could even be worse? Let's go now.
Who needs a refund for his laptop?
It's Jack. He just bought a new laptop.
Why does he think his laptop is defective?
Because it runs out of energy too quickly.
When did he charge it the last time?
It was 2 hours ago.
So what is their next step?
They're going to ask whether the staff gave them a sample model or not.
Where are they going?
They're going to go to the store.
Our sentence will be, Jack is requesting a refund for his new laptop as it is defective and runs out of battery too quickly, even after charging it for 2 hours. He plans to visit the store with Lucy to inquire whether he was given a sample model by mistake.
Job hunting.
How's your job hunting going, Anna?
There are a lot of things to explore. I've been submitting my CVs lately and I've received 2 calls from companies. One of them wants to interview me this Friday.
Congratulations, that's a great start.
I believe it's because I've been well prepared.
Wow, fantastic. Where did you find all the information?
The internet is a perfect place to kick off. You can browse for jobs on LinkedIn, Indeed, and other job listing websites.
Thanks for the advice.
Who is job hunting right now?
It's Anna.
What has she done so far?
She's been submitting her CVs lately.
Why could Anna receive 2 phone calls and get invited to an interview?
Because she thought she had been well prepared.
When is her interview?
This Friday.
Where did she find information about jobs?
On the internet.
Perfect. Now we will have Anna, who is job hunting through the internet, got phone calls from 2 companies, and got invited to an interview this Friday. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Remember to practice English every day to improve your skills. Watch the video at least 3 times a week and repeat daily conversations to improve your listening and speaking skills fast. Try to mimic the intonation and pronunciation in the video to enhance your speaking fluency and pronunciation. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on my video. Please subscribe to the Learn English with Jessica channel to watch more helpful videos.